Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It's August 31st, 2025. Almost September, can you believe it? So, where do I begin? Oh my gosh. I'll try to get through this video as fast as I can, but this is pretty serious, you guys. I want to get this done while it's fresh in my mind. As you can see, I got some mugwort drying out and some pokeberries. They dry pretty quick on the hood of the Jeep, huh? But anyway, so I'm out here. The garden's overgrown because not only did our mower break, but our weed eater too, and we got a kit on the way. But I'm picking up my plants here, as you can see. I am supporting them with sticks. I use cheap stuff, you know. That's the whole point of me homesteading here. I'm doing it on a budget, and that's the point of my channel too. So I'm out here, and my dog's barking and going crazy, and my black lab mix starts sniffing over there. I go over there in the woods to see what's going on behind our pet cemetery, and I thought it was a squirrel at first. Turns out it was a giant rat right next to the base of the tree over there, staggering all over like it was drunk. I mean, like it was very drunk. It tried to go up the tree when it saw me getting closer. I didn't get too close, but it just fell back down. That's how messed up it was. Giant rat. We have swamp rats out here. They get really big, but you don't see them during the day. That's very concerning, right? So my dog didn't listen to me, Pepper, my lab mix. Some of you are familiar with her that have been with my channel. So she goes over and she kills it. I couldn't stop her. I couldn't get over there in time. So I'm keeping an eye on her. Now I'm very concerned. She had her shots when she got fixed, and before that, just so you know, I mean, I don't really like those, but a lot of people, their animals, their pets get sick afterwards. That's a whole nother video. But she had them years ago, and at one time, I wanted to add this real quick. My son got bit by our cat really deeply when we were moving. This was in Ohio. She was scared, and it was a deep bite. Went to the ER, and we said, well, she hadn't had her shots since she got fixed. And this doctor told us, she said, you know what, as long as she had them, because thinking, oh, she might have rabies or something, you know. But that's just how that cat normally was. But just in case, you know, we said she hadn't had shots since she got fixed years ago. She said it stays in their body their whole life. Okay, that as long as they had the shots once. Now, that was news to me, and that was the doctor telling me that, right? Anyway, just, that's all I'll say about that. Just take that information, or, you know, and do what you will with it. So anyway, back to this. Got my dog inside. I've got her, you know, away so she don't sneak over there. She tried to sneak back over there again. I talked to one person here. She's a cat rescue lady at the other end of the valley. So I told her about it, and I had forgotten about this. She had an incident with a raccoon. The same thing, basically. So I didn't know there was two. It happened with two raccoons. So the first raccoon she had been feeding, which I've never seen a raccoon on this property, and we're in 55 acres, but we have dogs, you know. So, a raccoon she'd been feeding got sick and rolling around acting like that rat. I told her about the rat, and she said it was like that for a long time, and it finally died. Well, a second one came out like a month later. It came out of the woods. She was gardening, right? And chased her in the house. It was mean. And that was during the day too. Now that is scary, you know. The first thing you'd think is rabies, right? And get this. She couldn't get anybody to come and get the animals and test them and see what was wrong with them. Can you believe that? Now, everywhere I've lived, I came here to homestead, but I've lived in a lot of states. I've been here almost 10 years. But everywhere else, they immediately will get the animal and test it. To see if it's a danger to the public, to see what's going around. She said at that time, now I believe this was last year, because I remember a post about one of them. About this time, she said that it was on the Birmingham News to watch out because distemper is going around with possums and raccoons. But yet, of course, they should have tested these animals to see what it was, for sure, right? But nobody wanted to. Nobody cared. I just find that absolutely absurd. Okay. Now, I was telling her in a conversation recently also, I haven't seen a possum in like a year and a half, 2 years. The last one I saw was acting the same way back by our barn during the day, which they don't come out during the day. The possums used to get in our chicken coop, and they would steal our eggs and scare the hens. Not so much steal the eggs, but they'd scare the hens, and we could see them running around at night. They'd be looking for scraps on the ground, And if some of them wouldn't leave, so we have a live trap, and we trap them, and we drive them miles away. Oh, a hummingbird! Look at that! Did you guys see that? They're supposed to be going south soon, depending on where you live. But anyway. That was so awesome. I guess he was coming to see my marigolds and zinnias, but I was in the way, maybe. But anyways, so that was the last possum I saw, and I did tell the neighbor and warn them about it at that time, that it was going in their direction. And I haven't seen any possums. I think they're all dead, because we used to have so many possums around here for years. And she said the distemper is supposed to be getting the possums too. Now it's rats too. So, wow. So, the wildlife is dying. And is it distemper? What is it? I mean, what is it, now it's rats too. And people are reporting all over America that they've hardly seen or hearing any birds. And that's the same here. Usually there's cardinals everywhere. I hear a few singing right now. This is the most I heard all day. You used to hear tons of them in the morning. Now it's just silent a lot. And people are saying that all over the country. So what I wanted to ask you guys, now I have subs everywhere, right? So, seeing how I'm here in northeast rural Alabama, at the end of the Appalachian Mountain chain, I'm wondering if you guys are hearing the same thing in your area, whether you live in a city or a rural area. Could you guys please comment and let me know? Because I'm wondering, is this just happening here? Or is this happening all over America? Everything's dying, it seems like. I'm also hearing from Facebook friends that are in other places like Colorado and things that a lot of the trees are dying. So please comment, if you have heard anything in your area like this. And I wanted you to be aware because this is serious. I mean, to not know what's happening around your area where you have pets, children, grandchildren, that's scary that they will not test. And they don't care unless they know, but they don't want to say. I don't know. But let me know in comments, you guys. I would really appreciate it. These are my transplanted habanero pepper plants. One over here, I got a ton of habaneros. I'm gonna probably overwinter some of these. I've got so many now. So I just wanted to give you this information. Please pass it along, because this is pretty serious stuff. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great holiday weekend.